My name's Chandee, and I'm a Rochester Mormon, and this is my story. My mom and I moved to Portland when I was in 8th grade, and we were going there so my mom could go to school. And when we arrived in Portland, our housing situation fell through, and we didn't have anywhere to live. So we didn't have anywhere to go, and so for quite a few days we stayed in our U-Haul. It was pretty scary. I remember thinking that we would get caught or we would be in trouble for sleeping in our U-Haul, and so it was a really hard few days. But we got connected with the Community Action Program, and they let us park our U-Haul there for a few days, and we stayed in our U-Haul there until we just so happened to come across this program in the area called Family Promise, and churches in the area would host homeless families. And so we went to several different churches, 4 or 5 different congregations throughout a period of a month, and we had families come in and eat dinner with us and stay the night with us. And throughout the day my mom would look for work, I would do homeschool, and we would just do our best to try and find somewhere to live. As the program ended, we still didn't have our housing situation finalized, so this single mom invited us into her home, and my mom and I lived with them for several months. They really helped us to get back on our feet. My husband and I moved here with our family to Rochester. We like to participate in lots of service opportunities. And I came across this organization called RAIN, Rochester Area Interfaith Hospitality Network. And I got looking at it and wondering what the program was all about. And as I read about it, I realized this was the program that my family participated in here in Rochester. And I thought, this is what I need to get involved in. This is what I need to do.
RAIN is actually under the umbrella of Family Promise. Family Promise is the national organization that's based in New Jersey. Not only would it be a utilization of shelter space, but also it's a volunteer-run program. So while there are staff involved in the functioning of the program, it's primarily volunteer-run. And those volunteers largely come from congregations. So the whole model of the program is to have a day center. This is where the families are during the day, and this is where the offices are for all staff. And then in the evening at 5 o'clock, they get on a RAIN van and they go to a congregation. So we work with 42 congregations throughout Monroe County. And of those 42, 13 are host congregations. And what I mean by host congregations is that is where the families are during the night. So at 5 o'clock, they go to a host congregation.
This is the church we go at. I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Okay, again.
It's probably the most incredible ministry I've ever been in, and I've been in a whole bunch of them. The people come into the program from situations over which they have absolutely no control. A fire in the house, or eviction because of lead poisoning, eviction because a house has been condemned, all these things.
It's just a series of unfortunate events. We're all just one step away from having something like that happen to us. This program was a great opportunity for families to stay together and to get back on their feet.
One of the mothers on the first rotation was from South America, and we're godparents to her daughter. She graduated from the program, got herself an apartment and a job, and was working out very well. Her father was on his deathbed, so she had to go back, and a whole number of volunteers had a party for her. She got up at the party and she says, when I came to Rochester, it was the worst time of my life. And then I came to Rain, and it was the best time of my life.
They had been to other churches before they came here, and a few other churches. She said every church that she had been to, her little baby cried. She didn't cry when she came here.
It's a wonderful process, I think, that we can offer families to get back to that stability and to be on the road to self-sufficiency, which is always the end goal.
As we were participating in the program and staying at different churches, I couldn't help but think over and over again how much I wish that my own church was participating and how that community would be so great. My vision for our members in the Rochester area is to get involved with RAIN, providing dinners, eating with the families, the guests, and just providing personal relationships to help them to make it through this tough time and to move on to bigger and better things.